surely now that'll do it. And we can get into the business end of the stream, which is playing the game. You betcha that's what's going to happen. Little bit of admin here because a couple of things have to happen. Number one, I have to open the sound up to you. Also need to open the sound up to me so I can hear it. And of course, also we need to get ourselves into the into the mood, into the game playing mood. So that's taken care of as well. And we will get things underway. I hope I can remember all the control. Yeah, of course I will. It's only been a week, so we've got that to look forward to as well. I believe I will be settled in the port in Port Knot City in my private room, fully recharged, and yeah, we'll see how we get on. Higher Level has returned. Thank you very much for returning, Higher Level. Good to see you again. Something that you noticed as well, that I take it we'll be talking about the direct hit versus the environmental hit of the hematic grenade. It'll be an interesting tactic that, you know, how much attention will I want to draw to myself? It'll very much depend on the environment. Lots of unknowns coming up then, but looking forward to it. A pleasure. Yes, it's a pleasure to have you here. Thank you very much. Let's get ourselves all set up and ready to go. Hopefully the game sound's coming through clear enough. We will no doubt get ourselves... There we go. That looks healthy. That looks real healthy. Excellent. I think we're all set then. So we will be chilling out in our private room. I don't think there's much business to take care of. Before we set off, let us see what is going on in and around. Let's get that microphone there. Lovely stuff. How are you doing, High Level? I haven't watched anything on your channel because it looks quite spoilerific, but it looks to me like you enjoy spending an awful lot of time in Death Stranding. So, what have you? What kind of area are you doing? Have you done the story mode? Are you just kind of like doing little bits on the side? What is your approach at the moment? I think we've taken care of all the mail requirements. Yes, we have. Good stuff. Now, in terms of... Oh, here we go. Other players are pleased with me. I got 732 likes from 51 players there. There we go. It's all about the stats, this game, isn't it? All about the numbers. Right, we'll get clean. I may have done this last time. I can't remember where I was. We'll get clean, and maybe we'll spend a penny, and then we shall move things along. I have to embrace it. I have to embrace this change. There we go. We got 3. I was a dirty boy, clearly. In desperate need of a wash. Do a number 1. Take care of that business.
Nice.
That is a view I would like to not see again. Thank you very much. At least there were clothes in the way. Oof, it looked dehydrated there. That performance-enhancing beverage obviously has a unique colour. Righto. I think we're okay. We'll have one more look at BB. BB seems cool. Not threatening to put any weird faces at us today. BB looks happy though. BB's going to get proper knocked off in a minute when I say, come on, look lively, it's time to go. I'm not sure actually any of this can be done. No, just those. Still waiting for other things to... I'm sure there was stuff in Wind Farm that was about colouring up the backpack and stuff, but, you know, we won't worry about that. High level. Really enjoy spending time in this universe. Excellent. Surpassed the story by miles and have almost exhausted the entirety of the game. Yes. Yes. I have seen your... as I said, I've seen your channel and I'm like, oh, yep, I'm not watching any of that. Not because, of course, the content would be terrible, you understand, because because it would be spoilerific. But yeah. Yeah, awesome. I can definitely see... well, I mean, more than it. I've experienced it, just how how addictive this can be. Let's leave. Let's just get this done, shall we? I think we've done our admin. Connecting the baby. It's Christmas.
Oh, Cliff, you shouldn't have. What could it be? What could it be?
How drunk is he in this cutscene, I wonder?
Oh, look. It's a beanie.
I love beanies.
Lovely.
Good for my head. What did I get?
What about you, little?
There we go. What is it? Is it a Sega Dreamcast?
Like me to open it.
Well, I can't. Trapped in glass.
Oh, what do we have here?
Is it a little beanie?
What do we have here?
Oh, there we go.
Gotta give my buddy his present too. Won't be needing this anymore. I'm done fighting. You're all that matters to me now, so I'm gonna stay right here with you. My friend will know what to do with this one. Well, Merry Christmas. Ho, 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 ho. Merry Christmas.
That's kind of what Christmas this year will actually look like as well. Trapped behind glass, looking at someone else on the other side of the glass, wishing me a merry flippin' Christmas.
Clear. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until
Stats there, a path I laid down, other people have used, dropped cargo's been delivered. Well done, everyone. It's a team effort, and I really appreciate it. Very technical question from Higher Level there. What are my thoughts on the game's facial capture compared to other games? I struggle to think of any other games of this level that I have played directly, but I am very impressed with the performance capture in this game. Let's put it that way. It's elite level Hollywood stuff. Right. We're not taking on orders. This is just cargo management, I think. I'll check if there's anything I need to make. Let's open the cargo menus and refamiliarise myself with what I'm carrying, because I may need some basics. Blood bags are looking relatively good. Gillyfam is here. Hello there. We may be making higher ground. We shall see. The set of boots I'm wearing is a 50%. We'll make a new set before we set off. I think that's only fair. So let's take that to back. Then on the boot clip, I will wear those. So that's a fresh set of boots ready for the weekend. So that's there ready to go. Our hematic grenades are showing a little bit of timefall damage there. We can spray them better instead of making new ones. 1, 2, 3 of those. Got one on the reverse trike. I'm not confident this trike is going to make the journey with me. I'm going to ride it to where the next order starts, but yeah, it probably isn't going to come with me. So for now, we'll work on the essentials to go on the back. So maybe 2 of most items will get us to where we need to be. Maybe. Oh, that blood bag is pretty rough. Although it's inside the pouch now, so hopefully that won't be too bad. Right, so we're going to recycle a set of boots, make a new set of boots. Only cargo that's carried within a container. Okay, thank you, because that will mean I will recycle and generate new ones. Right, first then we'll take care of that recycling business. Right. That was pretty rough. As is that. I wonder whether the ones which are under 30% might be worth hanging on to. Maybe I'm being too cautious. Yes, of course you can give me some friendly advice, high level. Of course you may. We'll pop that in as well. There we go. Recycle the lot. One set of boots there, another one there, so we'll manufacture an extra pair.
Thank you for your continued support.
Thank you. I might bring my chair forward just a touch, actually. Ooh, yeah, there we go. Claiming materials and storing them in the private locker for later use when it becomes necessary. Okay. Claiming materials, I would imagine, not just for fabricating things that I need, but there'll probably be a greater emphasis on infrastructure maybe too, like watchtowers and stuff. And if it's claimed and it sits in the private locker, then there's still the ability to give more to the terminal. So you can increase the amount of materials that you can find in any location. Is how I'm reading that. Okay, so high level saying, since the private locker is only concerned with quantity rather than size, claiming them in the highest quotient available. Nice. Thank you for that. Right. One additional set of boots. Let's get 2... Yeah, 2. Container repair spray will have 2 of those. One ladder, 2 anchors, carrying 1 PCC. Let's see what that looks like. Okay, so 2 sets of boots. PCC is sitting on the tool rack. Ladders and climbing anchors are attached to the person. Container repair sprays. Oh, sugar. I seem to have manufactured 4. That's well, you know, what the hell. You never know what you're going to walk into. Maybe that's fine. Maybe that's fine. Might pick up some... There's a matic grenade that's just sitting there, isn't it? And loads of blood bags that's just been... Oh well, they're safe while they're in there. X grenade. Zeros from the shower. Not much for the wee-wee though. Only 1, that's not worth picking up at all really. Swap that out with a damaged one. Carry on the back. $29, $27. I think that was the worst of the lot, so... that can go in there. Here we go. Higher level drop in the knowledge. The reason for this advice is because each facility and shelter will continue to generate materials over time until the cap has been reached. So by claiming materials and storing them on every visit, you retain more than the maximum allowed. Yes, good. That's an excellent tip. Top tip. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. That is a habit I will need to build. Right, I think I've got enough tools here just to get me moving.
Thank you for your contribution.
There we go. Right, so we are now moving forward. This is where we're heading. Port, not city, harbour. Head for the harbour. And we'll find out once and for all whether this can come with.
Have a pleasant journey.
So that's our battle arena there from a few sessions back. My grumpy face sign has only scored 5 likes. That was my review of that whole encounter. High level, you wouldn't have been there to see it at the time, but I ended up pushing myself right to the edge of where the arena was, where the kind of the invisible wall is, the force field barrier, whatever you want to call it. So I ended up being cornered for that entire battle, and it wasn't clear to me during that battle. I only found out afterwards that it was possible to climb on the items that were floating in the goop to allow me to get that higher ground. That would have helped an awful lot. In what was a frustrating experience. You know what, while we're here, because I love mucking about, nothing makes me happier than mucking about in a game. Someone, you know, they took the effort to design all of this. Let's have a look around. Let's see what there is. Shipping containers, some pallets. Some rust, you know, nothing. Oh, someone's popped a ladder there, look. See, people have got the exploring bug.
Gotta stretch my legs.
I love exploring. Ladies and gentlemen, we were momentarily floating in space. There we go. That's fun, isn't it? Look, we're standing on some containers. That goes up quite high up there. I bet you're glad we did that. Couldn't miss out on that opportunity. Climbing a randomly placed ladder. Can't get in there. Well, we can explore no further.
Gonna catch a ride on that boat, Sam?
You betcha.
Before you do, be aware that you'll have to leave behind any cargo you haven't gotten around to delivering.
Done.
It'd be a shame to abandon something important, though, especially if you were close to finishing a run.
You should have
My
seen the
advice,
last 3
Put
sessions.
that stuff in your private locker in Port Knot City. Or, if you're feeling responsible, you could just delay your boat trip until you've tied up loose ends.
Did this?
It's your call.
Useful, not to me, because almost every step in this first portion of the game, I've already thought of all of these things before the game then nags me about it several times. But yes, that is a good final warning. We've got that covered. There is a suggestion in that, though, which wasn't necessarily clearly answered by the game until that point, that it can sit there in the private locker. The suggestion being that it is possible to return to it. I've had that independently verified by chat. Here we go. Look, it's a cutscene. Story's happening. Just like I promised.
Snack?
She loves it.
You came through then.
I prefer Percy Pigs myself.
I don't break that easy. Name notwithstanding.
You saw that asshole too, right?
Higgs. He's the leader of a separatist group.
Seemed to me like he was controlling that BT.
That's level 7 for you. Higher, maybe.
Seems like you know a lot about him.
Used to work together. Guess you could say we had a contract.
You did business with terrorists? Whoever pays, huh?
He wasn't like that back then.
He was a gentle lover.
So what's your angle? You want to save the world, or you want to fuck it all up like him?
Language.
I just wished things were different, alright? here's all right.
No, the whole thing's fragile. I'm supposed to trust that on the water?
Don't worry, she still floats.
Down here we all float.
Come on, we're the only cargo left.
Finally, episode 3, it's happening. That will mean that Order 17 has been completed. Red balloon from high level there, just putting the wind up, everyone. Oh, that's lovely. Look at that. What a miserable cruise holiday. Like most of them, I expect.
We should get there
we go. Just
tomorrow.
talking fast. It's a big lake. What can you do? Was it Lake Michigan? The photograph again. There we go.
I told you before, Sam. The past just won't let go.
In it.
Listen, I have something to ask of you. It has to do with that asshole, Higgs.
I thought she was going to ask for $5. I think I've fallen asleep like that. I've fallen asleep in a lot of very crazy situations. I'm real good at sleeping. What is that favour?
Sam? Sam?
Hello?
Do you remember?
Something about September. Oh, here we go.
It's almost time to go, Sam. I had no idea until you told me. No idea that I was alive. Living is no different from being dead if you're all alone.
For one, I don't want to go home.
Kind of disappointed the kid doesn't have a beard, you know.
I don't want to go home.
I love this miserable landscape so much. Don't take me
It's a
home.
dream catcher. Wear it when you sleep, and I'll keep the nightmares away. I'll always be with you. Did you forget how to go home? Come on. I'll take you halfway. And then you can do the rest by yourself. Better now? I'll be waiting for you on the beach. Come and find me.
The blonde girl that wants to take an angry nap on the beach. That is a great vid.
We used to play together a lot in this place.
You brought me here. I couldn't make the trip on my own.
Don't even know where the bus stop is from here. Look at it.
So long as you have a body to return to, you can't come and go as you please.
So you can't just come back east through here.
Not until you make us whole again,
It's
Sam.
an Atomic Kitten reference. Not for the first time.
I'll be waiting for you on the beach. Come and find me.
She's got some terrible wind. Look at that, 100% this whole time. Can't progress yet. That is perhaps the most inaccurate progress bar I have seen in this game to date. There we go. Hey kids, do you like cutscenes?
I don't know how you sleep. Need to pick me up? Welcome to Lake Nazi.
How do we not know it's the same one? Just like, and then holds on to it for the next one.
What?
Nothing.
Let's go.
It's a customized shipping container. Wow, look at that. Cardboard boxes.
This cargo is from Port Knot City, bound for Lake Knot. I'll leave these up to you. The dispatch terminal is up ahead. In the meantime, I've got some business to attend to. Later, alligator.
Really great conversationalists, aren't they, those two? Well then, here we go. Oh good, sperm and eggs. Head for Lake Knot City. Deliver all 3 containers of aid to Lake Knot. So that's all of my gubbins there. Banter wizards for sure. Yeah, you're not wrong. So there's all my odds and ends. Those are the packages destined for Lake Knot. So yeah, we'll take care of that. But you know, hey ho, why not just take a look at the environment? Looking very grim out there. There's little hints of it looks like night, so are we looking at Aurora Borealis? Is that what that might be? I think that's how you say it. Right, so delivery terminal's up the steps, so we'll take a look at that as well. So look at that. Look, you can get some cardboard. That still lives. Delicious fertilizer. Right, we've got some extra stuff up here too. Look, ceramics and some lost cargo. That's pretty heavy looking. Oh god, now there's music. Here we go. Right, let's turn that down. Ah. Okay, this is further than I expected. I might as well load up. Bum bum bum. Bum 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 bum. Down we go. And there we are. Oh wow, here we go then. So this is where we are. That's Lake Knot. It's not too far away, thankfully. Okay, so that is the delivery terminal. There I was thinking it was something here. Of course not. It's actually that. She was just pointing where I needed to go. Part of a city there. Lots of craters. Wow. Look at that. Flipping heck. Size of this. Another incinerator. To the mountainous region. Pretty fascinating landscape we've got to explore. Right, let's grab all this crap. Scoop, 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 scoop. That's quite pleasing to see that all just happen. Right, let's go into cargo management. Auto range. Nice, nice, nice. Gilly fam, how are you doing today? Not really acknowledged you there much. Hopefully you're doing okay and your day's been all right. Right, those tar samples. Do we get an indication of how heavy they are? 15. I mean, it's a cumbersome package, but I think we can work with it. Right, flip that up there. Oh, what a state. Feeling brave. Feeling brave doing this. I'm loving how all my my dicking about is interfering with what's obviously supposed to be quite an emotional moment with the song playing there in the background. Yeah, you'll be able to hear it through the microphone, but hopefully it won't be a particularly high volume, and so it shouldn't capture... it shouldn't get captured by the algorithm. That's the theory. So far, so good. We're carrying a lot. But it looks like we won't have too far to travel, so I just need to be slow and careful. That's right, yeah, we gotta pray I don't get in trouble with the lawyers. Oh look, there's more. It's kind of a shame because it's a lovely soundtrack. I've heard some low roar prior to this game coming out anyway. It is lovely. It's a shame not to be able to share it with you. That's lucky, isn't it? Look at that. I think I can just get through this doorway. Yep, there we go. Yeah, they mute the broadcast, and ideally you wouldn't have it there in the first place. Twitch just today has updated thread on their support account on Twitter about Twitch Soundtrack, which is just coming out and is in beta at the moment, and basically about trying to have more tools in place to make it easier for people to kind of manage stuff when it comes to licensed music. It's frustrating. So there's some lost cargo hiding behind there. There's more stuff here. I can come and scoop that up at a later date. I think I'm rather troubled by incumbency now. So let's see, what way are we going? Up those steps, I guess. Just take it easy there. 5 is a magic number, is joining in. Hello there, 5. Good to have you on board once again. The algorithm sounds like hiding from a monster. Yeah, kind of on point for Halloween. Very accurate, really, also. We should all be hiding from the algorithm. It doesn't serve us, that's for sure. Wow, look at this. Ah, they're actually working away, look, building. Check that out. Good work, team. Good work. That's our way out of here then, through there. So the sound team won 6 awards for their work on this game. Excellent. Here we go then. That'll be the song finished. So I can bring the game volume back up again. So you can hear Sam grunting while he's carrying stuff. Yeah, good to hear okay there, Gilly fam. My day has been a very average, slightly long work day.
Contaminating suit. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
Happy to be returning to Death Stranding. For those of you based in the UK and perhaps the wider expanse of Europe in general, these distribution centres, delivery terminals, all that kind of stuff, basically have all come from the Lidl and Aldi playbook of designing a location. You have that one template and you stick to it. Here we go then. So this is order 18. Some of the items which were coming from Port Knot to Lake Knot, I take it. So at least I can mark that on my progress sheet as one that I don't have to worry about. That's just for my fun there. Excuse me. Right, let's deliver those. We get to meet a new person. Hello.
You're watching your boat the whole way.
Dirty.
I hate to be a hard ass, but I've got to ask. Everything you're transporting aboard, nothing dangerous or illicit? I'm sure they checked you
Sperm
on
and
the way
eggs.
in, but I'm gonna have to take a second look. All clear. Not picking up anything unusual.
Well, yeah.
Cargo looks great too.
Thank you very much. I literally had to bring it not very far at all. Well, people are leaving crap lying around all over the place. Anyway, it's stats time. We've all missed the stats, haven't we? Less than 50% damage. You would have had to have been a proper numpty to damage that at all. Ceramics can now be used at all UCA affiliated facilities. The amount of materials that can be used in Lake Knot City has increased. There we go. Already increased our connection level to 2 stars there. Quite easy to please early on at least. William Lake. There's some more stuff, so you know I'm going to go back and get that and then bring it back, don't you? I mean, it's literally just right there. So, there we are. Skilled mover at 100. Wasn't aware I'd managed to make triple figures. There we go. Oh, yeah, I pleased loads of people playing the game. That's increased the bridge link. That's nice to see. Expert Mover 104. There we go. You have been awarded the title of Expert Mover. Clients far and wide see you as a trusted ally. You have achieved Bridge Link Grade 20. Your sync level with other players has increased by 10%. Okay. You can make more strand contacts. You can now make more upgrade cooperation requests, and the period for which you can send likes has been increased to 6 seconds. Oh, the responsibility.
Sorry for the hassle. Can't be too careful these days. Oh, we heard you were carrying a Cupid. Is that right?
Hell yeah.
You're clear to lick us up.
You're going to love it. It's very powerful stuff. We float. It's a crazy scene. BB gets in on the action. It's all good. You're welcome. Boom! Look at that. We've established a new strand. Boy, there are a lot of big craters there, aren't there? Look at that. Look at that. Right, okay. So, that's not a bad idea. Maybe I should be playing this with headphones in at some point. At the moment, what I'm doing is... you get the game sound. I've got the microphone aimed directly at my face, and I'm just letting the sound come through the TV. So I'm not necessarily getting the most awesome sound from this. So yeah, I might be missing out on a little treat there. Something for me to worry about next time. We can see how far we've travelled there. It's quite a big stretch. Anyway, there we go. New strand established. Lake Knot City has joined the UCA. Smoke-emitting decoy cargo. Things have got interesting very quickly. And also some interview data. And there we go. Now we get to see lots and lots of thrills in this region. Signs and stuff that people have laid down. What's next?
So we're finally on the network. Long time coming. We won't hold anything back. Capital Knot City will get everything. If all this info sharing makes everyone safer, I'm all for it.
Correct.
You can bet I'm not the only one here who feels that way. I suppose it was better when Bridges 1 first came this way. At least I don't remember terrorists and BTs making our lives difficult back then. Well,
Hey.
be careful out there. The world's not what it used to be. And thank you.
Finally made it past ground zero, Sam. Congratulations.
Yeah, finally.
And thank you.
There was some resistance.
It'll only get harder from here, though. When we first came through, it was different. Peaceful. The 3 cities out there,
Like Evergreen Forest.
Middle and South Knot, were all on board with our plans for reconstruction. Fragile Express was contracted by all 3 and kept supplies moving and people connected. But that
Yes.
all changed a year ago when the Separatists carried out their attacks. One took out Middle Knot City. They detonated nukes from the old days.
Oh, blimey.
Half of South Knot City went up in the other. Casualties were devastating. Bridges doesn't have the resources to link up the remaining cities on its own. We need to secure the support of everyone, even those who want nothing to do with the UCA. Impossible as that may seem.
The situation has changed dramatically since Bridges 1 first went west. The destruction of Middle Knot in particular forced us to adapt a new strategy. It's like
No kidding.
Amalie said, we don't have the time or resources to construct another knot on that scale. That's why we've taken to cutting deals with preppers and the like. Our only recourse is to utilize their shelters to bolster the strength of the network.
Takes a special kind of person to live out here on their own. The kind that'll tell us to fuck off if we ask them to join the UCA.
Oh, we know. No one's expecting them to say yes up front.
Oh, there's going to be
But
some
even
back
if they
scratching.
Don't like dealing with most people. They got on okay with Fragile Express.
Don't tell me. You want us to use her credentials to get in good with them.
Bingo. She's agreed to it too.
And in exchange, she gets...
Nothing really. A chance to get back at Higgs, I suppose.
That would seem to be it.
Can't blame her for wanting one. He took everything from her and then some. Time heals some wounds, but not hers. The work ahead won't be simple or easy,
But it's a game, and that's the
needs
point.
doing. Get some rest for now. We'll talk more later.
Thanks for making the decision for me. I was going to go and pick up the other little lost bits lying around, but I guess we'll do that after this. There we go. That doesn't look comfortable. At all. Ooh. Hey, little boy.
Here.
What's harpooning?
For me?
It's called a Quipu. It means knot in old words. You can also use it to count stuff. I add a knot when I make a friend.
Okay. Then how about I add another knot every time I see you?
Oh man, if that's one of those little fiddly clasps, he's done a great job to do that so quickly.
This must be very important to you if you were able to bring it here. Very special.
Heck
It
of a
is
skill.
special. I made it for you.
I'll treasure it, Sam.
Something to eat?
It's the same one every time, I bet.
Why are you here?
It's a ruse.
Ask your boss man.
Surprised she hasn't pulled one out from behind his ear at some point. Oh, look what I found!
I mean, why are you here?
Why are any of us here?
For Porter.
Our parents got frisky.
You're gonna need this on the road ahead. This will ID you as an associate of Fragile Express. It's woven from my blood and chiral crystals. Think of it as a kind of bond.
It's a bit personal.
Preppers around these parts won't give you trouble so long as you've got it. We were the only people making deliveries out here. This was our territory. Until Higgs fucked it all up.
Higgs!
Me, the Express, our reputation, all of it.
And now you want to fuck them back. On your own.
I'm not on my own.
You're indoors!
Port Knot City, next to your bed. So far apart, yet somehow we keep meeting. All that BT country in between where I should have been caught in a void out. Yet here I am.
What is this Mary Poppins nonsense?
You can use the beach?
I have a beach. You've got yours. I've got mine. I use it to jump across space. I can't conjure out BTs the way Higgs can.
He needs a
But I
TARDIS.
can go after him. Chase him to the beach. Problem is, everyone's got their own way in. I'm only allowed to pass through the beach I know and understand. I'm sure you've heard the term multiverse.
Steady.
You alright?
The jumps take a lot out of me. Suck my blood dry.
Is that an invitation? Oh no, you were saying that's what it does. Okay.
You're going to Edge Knot City, right? Place is full of terrorists. But if you're dead set on it, then you're gonna have to deal with Higgs sooner or later.
Look, I make deliveries, killing monsters and terrorists. It's not what I do.
What if we did it together? I could use my power to help you. We don't have to want the same thing to be on the same side. I could send you across my beach. To any place the Chiralian's thick enough. Any place connected to the chiral network.
What do you expect in return?
$1 million.
I expect you to think it over. Here. Call it an incentive. And call me if you need me. This will keep us connected. See you when I see you.
Well, fast travel. Jumping with Fragile. Fragile can instantly transport you to any distribution center or safe house within the area covered by the chiral network. Any items you are carrying will be placed in a private locker. Yep, 5, you're on it. It's fast travel. So that's a thing. It's kind of marked up, almost inviting us to use it, but I think it's just saying, hey, look, it's new. It's new and improved. It's fast travel. Oh, what's on the table? Man, she really digs those cryptobiotes, doesn't she? Good for the blood level, of course. I think we're all right on that front right now. Bum, 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 bum. What else would we need to do? It's probably been a while. Right, well, I think that's taken care of the important business. Let's whack on a hat. Use the sink. There's a face. Yeah, BB's into it. That's very special. Getting some good ones today. 40 likes from BB. Yes, man. There we go. That was worth it. Okay, let's see what the terminal has in store for us. Info dumps galore, I expect. We've got mail. William Lake. Let's see what he's got to say for himself. Don't keep the others waiting. He's very excited to see Sam, of course. First time that they have welcomed so much as a turd in. Wow. They really did have low expectations around here. So at least they know that things on the Eastern Front aren't as bad as they were imagining. They're now connected with the Cupidus, of course, so they're very happy with that. They're grateful. Every single person was waiting for someone like Sam to come along. There we go. Even more people's hopes now being carried on my shoulders, like so much of the cargo that I've been encumbered with recently. No pressure. Jake Wind. Tell Amalie we're true believers. How's it going, Sam? Jake Wind there has the face of a grumpy person that says, how come you were so determined to get stars from everyone else, but you couldn't be asked to do that with Wind Farm? How come, Sam? Because kind of taking that a little bit personally, if I'm honest. If you did it for everyone else, but not for us, more specifically me. I mean, look at his face. Look at it. Look at his face. Look at that face. Grumpy face. You could almost say the wind had changed and it stuck like that. There's some stuff he's talking about there. Look, oh, she carries fire. Conviction, just like Bridget. There we go. And her mother and all this stuff. Yep, good, thanks. I wonder if Sam... I wonder if, like, the character of Sam when he's reading this stuff is just like, yeah? Don't care. Why do they keep sending me messages? We don't see his replies, so I can only assume he doesn't. He's a passive email receiver. Fear as pleasure. Oh, come on now. It's supposed to be a family stream. So, people of the fallen nation, as a result of separation and isolation, we must all endure oxytocin. Supplementation is pretty vital. Recent studies have shown something very interesting: an increase in the number of people who regard fear not as a stressful experience to be avoided, but a pleasurable one to be sought out. Partly, I'm sure, in the relief that comes from surviving a fearful event. In the age where threats such as BT, timefall, and terrorism are abound, could the ability to experience fear as pleasure serve as a useful mutation? Whatever gets your rocks off, you weirdo. Some stuff there about the Egyptian view of the brain. Bum bum bum. They believed a person's soul, their spiritual essence, resided in the heart. So the mummification process involved the removal of all internal organs. Save the heart, the brain. Different story. Consider for a moment the BBs which porters utilise in the field, and the brain-dead still mothers to which they are bound. Could it not be said that in turning our attention away from the brain and toward the heart, the womb, the umbilicus, in our quest to grow closer to the world of the dead, that we are perhaps returning to the old ways? Let's learn about preppers. This is from Fragile. When she was a little girl, her father told her preppers were people who decided long ago they couldn't trust the nation to be there for them anymore. And so they voted Trump. That the bonds between had grown weak long before Death Stranding. We once had a network spanning the whole wide world that could send items from anywhere to anywhere, and fast travel, and connected anyone with anything. We were so isolated and were alone. Some liked it that way and wanted more. They wanted walls along their borders. They wanted to turn away refugees and outsiders. Some even wanted new nations all their own. They began to see state as an enemy of their freedom, not as a protector of it. Local lockdowns. The ones most far gone didn't trust the country to defend them if something went wrong. So they built shelters and stocked full of supplies in preparation for the worst, and then the worst happened. The Death Stranding America ceased to exist. Their shelters became their homes, where they would live and they would die. But while they hadn't prepared to live there forever, so they kind of relied on the couriers. So they did kind of have to rely on the old world in some way, shape or form. Fragile and her father didn't want to go back to the old America. They didn't want a country pushed apart. They wanted one that brought them together. There we go. The lake at Ground Zero. Not Lake Michigan, as High Level had reminded me earlier. So it was so damn big. Like, a lot of craters are centered there. We see that on the big map, that it basically became a lake. So there we go. The sheer size of it is huge. An explosion like nothing the world had ever seen tore a gaping hole in the heart of America. Like I said, this is a family show. Be careful. There were all kinds of rumors floating around at the time. Meteor and nuke, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, they figured out what it was. It was weird, spooky Kojima nonsense. There we go. There's stuff about Victor in the past talking about his now dead brother. Righto, and gameplay tips, which is just, don't forget to play the game. And a like from William Lake there. Now, I don't think we've got cause to do the fragile jump yet. In fact, I would much rather pick up a few random items that were lying around the base and bring them back. But first, this. Yep. Where are we going? Yeah, I can hear you, mate.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Steady.
Maybe they're going on a summer holiday. Week or two, maybe. No working.
Sam, access the Lake Knot City delivery terminal.
In a minute. Not doing it now. Yes, baby. There's like some other stuff lying around. I want to take a look at it. What's this? Is that someone requesting a repair?
Beginning scan. Have a pleasant journey. Keep on keeping on.
Wowzers, here we go. This is
Anybody home?
this is daylight. So be through the rocks here on the side where we can pick up the rest of the stuff. Which, let me tell you, I'm very excited about. Have I still got... I do, don't I? I've still got... yeah, materials there. Ceramics. Oh, for roads. They can be used to repair and upgrade roads. Like vehicles and that we'll be using with any luck. Bom 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 bom. BB's going to be pleased.
Name's Sam.
Oh, I missed my liking opportunity there. Well done. So we know that there was some stuff tucked in the side there. I think everything else in there was taken care of, wasn't it? So we'll just go... I'm addicted to it. Scooping it all up. Easy now. Easy. These are old walls, look. Look at that. The birds aren't dumb though, are they? They know we're safe. Alright, Sam, sort yourself out. Come on, here we go. Right, so what's the deal here? Is it just a drop? Yeah. I do have a ladder. I'm just wondering if I can just like jump down there without hurting myself, but the way Sam's peering over the edge, maybe it would be prudent. It looks deeper than I expected. Oh no, it can't happen anyway.
That's a long way down.
I think we can get... We can climb over it. Okay, there we go. That's the way. I wonder if this other item's going to take me over the edge. It's only 15. It's only 15, he says. Whoa, there it goes. Ooh, look at that. Thankfully, it's not too windy around here. Otherwise, I would be in. I'd be in trouble. I mean, I'm already in trouble, really. We're gonna have to move quite deliberately from this point. Nice gentle stroll. So this is about probably about as fast as I could go carrying this stuff without.
Don't mind me.
Yeah, don't mind me. I keep missing the like opportunity. Auto range is, I agree with you, high level. It is a great addition. Thankfully, very, very early on, I decided to give it a try. And a couple of people in the chat at the time said, yeah, you should use it. We're going to get through here. Oh, yeah. Because unless there's a strategic reason why you'd want to carry a particular item on the suit. I mean, why should there be quite that? I mean, there's more than enough inventory management in this game anyway, without having to invest a lot of time in deciding exactly where everything goes in the stack. Man, this environment looks incredible. Just going to stop here for a second. Just want to take it in. Thankfully, Norman Reedus, as an amazing grunt actor, has at least been able to turn that into a full and rich acting career, as opposed to someone who just did overdubs in porn.
Decontaminating suit. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter-Bridges. Keep on keeping on.
Right then, let's drop off all this wonderful stuff, making sure that we also take care of the materials that we've picked up along the way. Here we go.
Sam, to review, your present objective is to extend the chiral network from Lake Knot City to
It's
South
one,
Knot City.
yeah, it's one of my
To that end,
objectives.
you'll need to utilize prepper shelters as way stations.
Thank you. Will
Frankly,
do.
it won't be easy. Fragile's tried to get some of them on board, but you know how preppers are.
One of them was into music, and the other one was into lots of
The UCA.
figures.
So we've got to prove to them they're better off with us. Figure out
Are they all
what need
deviants?
and what we can provide, and then deliver. Do that, and they just might agree to join us.
Okay.
All right, get to it. The list of orders is on the terminal.
First of all, look at this, look. Machine parts, tools, ornaments, emergency gas fuel, lost cargo. We picked up some resins. We will not entrust that, because that's something else that we will want to do. Let's drop that in, skip that.
How's it going?
Yeah, it's not bad. I had a rest.
Proud to be part of
More weird
Bridges.
dreams.
Thank you, Sam.
That's alright. Stats Fest. Here we go. So, emergency gas fuel. That's there. 82 likes. Here comes the ornaments. 46 machine parts. Dropping that in there for another 46. And some random tools. 42. More likes. I think that gets us another star there. So we've increased the bandwidth ever so slightly. That's kind of useful to be able to do that and start expanding the network before we try and recruit prepper bases. So now there are chiral crystals, resins, metals, and our new addition, ceramics. So there are going to be lots of chiral crystals for me to scoop up, hopefully, in the environment. I am carrying some with me, so we'll see if we can drop some of those into recycling. Boom, boom, boom. Little boosts here and there. Nothing too dramatic. Expert mover level 107.
Until the next delivery, then. Stay safe.
Yeah, will do.
Good work. New order available.
Okay, so I've got some other crap on my back here. So we'll take care of that. Let's recycle some ceramics and resins and ceramics and resins and more resins. Recycle. There it is. And well, let's just throw all the chiral crystals we possibly can, because I'm carrying plenty. 350. In it goes. It really is no trouble. Good. Loads of resins. Loads, just so much. Okay, there we go. Fabricate equipment. What? Here we go. Yes, of course.
An empty container tagged with a fake ID, aka decoy cargo.
Nice.
Could be useful for fooling folks who can't get enough of other people's deliveries.
I wonder who you mean. An empty container that can be used to distract mules and others. When destroyed, it emits a cloud of smoke, blinding those nearby. Well, how about that? I guess we'll be trying one of those out in the field. So we will make one of those. I think everything else we're okay because I've carried that with me. So we'll add that to what we are carrying right now. Right, I need to drop a couple of these container repair sprays. I don't know what I was thinking, having 4 of those, so they can go into the private locker. So let's have a look at metals and resins then, shall we? So those can be claimed back. Although chiral crystals, so high level they're talking about chiral crystals. Those are things that can't be stored in the private locker. So they're either with Sam, or they're given over to the terminal. Whereas other items, resins, metals, ceramics, can be stored in the private locker. I might leave them in there for now, actually, because I know that we're going to be coming back here. 45.8 kilos. Am I carrying too much? Here's the thing. Should I be travelling slightly lighter? Fives, 2.5s. It's not a lot of weight. It's just cumbersome, isn't it? I don't know. Anyway. Let's just get out there, shall we? Let's take on an order. So, here we go. Story time orders. Three different locations to venture to. I think we might as well start with 19. Hopefully it's a relatively straightforward path. And we're not carrying too much additional stuff. Bulky, high level suggests. 5 asks, can I build new things? I've not tried anything. Not tried anything with a PCC out here yet. I'm sure there'll be a demand for it.
Your destination is a shelter south of Lake Knot City. The package you're carrying contains a network-ready Evo Devil unit.
Evo Devil. They call him Evo Devil.
A special device that applies the principles of evolutionary biology to practical problems. When used in conjunction with a chiral printer, it can recreate items from incomplete structural data.
Ooh.
It's a prototype, but so far our trials have been successful.
It sounds thrilling.
The client is a civilian. We call him the engineer, who's agreed to put the unit through validation testing for us. Be careful. The EDU is a delicate...
Fragile cargo. Won't want to carry too much stuff then.
If you don't, it can and will break. Oh, and the engineer is second gen, born in the shelter. Not so good with people, but he's a whiz with machines. Or so I hear.
Top tips there. Okay. We'll take it gingerly. We'll just do the one.
This is a somewhat unusual order. You're going to want to review the key points in the summary.
Okay, I will. Order summary then. Less than 50% damage. Fragile cargo. We have been made aware of that. The engineer is currently affiliated with Fragile Express. Hoping that we'll be able to bring them onto the UCA. So we do have some warnings for that. You can see there actually the let's do that one. There we go. We're just going to do one for now. So there is bodies of water to cross. There are mules in the area. Ladders, watchtowers, and bridges are recommended. So we'll take on some PCCs. What we're not seeing is any warnings of BTs. But, you know, who knows? So maybe we'll look at reducing the bulk. We'll accept this one order for now. We'll take it steadily. Some people there going around the edge. Relatively flat. I think I already took care of the crafting. So we'll carry that on the back and then we'll think about what kind of bulk and stuff that we're dealing with here. So private locker with you. 2 container repair sprays. Probably hang on to them. Maybe we'll move hermetic grenades. I'm really frustrated about having to let them go, but if we do 2 private locker, that gets us down to 50. And then maybe we'll think about having one extra PCC, so I'm carrying 2.
Thank you for your...
Aha, you didn't get to finish your sentence. Fabricate equipment. I could have done that in the previous menu, but I blanked out on it. So, one more PCC. And we'll get out there and we'll see what this place looks like. Ah, there we go. So the Evo Devo unit is now right up against my back. That's pretty well organised, actually. What's on the suit? Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, nice. Let's get out there. No bloody bike, though. Phone call.
You're passing through mule territory.
In it.
Move fast and quiet. Because if they see you, if they catch you, to think that their parents reporters like you who risk life and limb to try and keep our country together. And now their broken children carry on the work without any understanding of what it once meant. It's a ritual to them, the delivery, an insatiable addiction. And they'll be coming for you to get their next fix.
They're all locked, 5. Locked, locked. No fun for you. Which is fair. We need to be stealthy and do this on foot. Keep on keeping on.
Have a pleasant journey.
Well, we'll see. Oh wow, there's the mountain range. Flipping heck, look at that. So there's the shields there. Man, this place is amazing. And very big. Very big indeed. That's where we're heading. Engineer. Not that far away, but we're going to need to be careful around there, I imagine. And maybe other places too. I'll take a look at one of these. They're not that far out, are they?
Weapons restrictions lifted.
There you go. There's a nice place to recharge there. Well done. Speaking of spending a penny, how are we looking on that front? Nah, no, we've got time. Don't need to equip the unit quite yet. Ooh, look at this, a level 3 post box. Proper gold top. Private locker, nothing to claim from shed. That's fun. There we go, just wanted to have a close look at whatever this is. Now, what's this thing?
Huh. Footpath.
Auto paver will rebuild a road when enough materials are supplied to it. So this is the first time encountering one of these. Sam.
We used to run through there back in the day. The first expedition team left behind a paver, but to finish the job, you'll need more than that.
Okay, well, we can certainly do that using some of the materials which are back at the main terminal, so we can pick that up later. But that's particularly exciting to see that that's a thing we can do. It sounds disappointed that I'm not feeding it. Right. Some sandalweed coming up ahead. There we go. Lots of things I'm not going to pick up yet. If I find any materials along the way, then there's every possibility that I might... Aha! Now we know what that is. But there is one of those mules that you hear about. Right. And now we can see... It's not very far at all. We've got those beacons. They go quite far over. I've only got one of those smoke-emitting doobies that I can play with. Now, it's tougher terrain over here. The obvious thing to do would be to follow the path. And probably... There's not much advantage making like a few yards over to the left. Will be detected. Where is the that's it there. Okay. So I know where it is. It's on the second page. So once I get through here I will be spotted. This one. How far over are you going to go before you go back the other way? Because the further away you are from the path I'm walking down, the more time it's going to buy me. It does look like you're going back the other way. So if you wouldn't mind just going a little bit further over to the west... That would be swell. scanned. Mule's not that far away at all, look. Boom. There it is. So now they've picked it up. Has seen me. And is coming. And there's a mule camp I wasn't aware of. So that's a problem. Right. This is a high-risk strat here. Hiding when they're that close. Now, I've got two options. I can either start using the strand, or I can ditch this cargo and run. There are quite a few here. Seems like I've walked into the wrong area, really. Look at that. But I can make my way over there a little bit, and maybe it won't be too bad. Flippin' heck, I really walked into that, didn't I? How many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8... 9, 10, 11. Whoops. Right. Right, now they're calming down. They're moving on. What do I want to do? Do I use this as a decoy? And then run? Need to keep an eye on where they're all moving to so I can plot a course out. I would like to get over in that direction if I can. No one behind. Yeah, is that why people are going this other route? Yeah, yeah, maybe. Seems like a lot of people who have made their way down here have ended up getting caught by the camp. At least I know where it is. Decisions. I think I need to get out of here quietly. Everyone's calm. That's... yeah, let's get back out. Yeah, I don't... that's the thing, isn't it? I just need to get back out of here. All right. Higher levels in with some tips. The motion sensors will trip if you go past them. If you find your way around, you can silently get away from the mules without them pinging you. Yep. Once they do ping you, you can leave the decoy package for them to find. If you're confident using your strand, then you can subdue them. Yeah. And I have used the strand before in a very stealthy way, and it was fantastic. That close to the main camp with everybody on high alert was definitely not the place for it. So if I can get away from the main body of people, we might be slightly better placed. Now, if I stay within the range, does that mean I will not be pinged while I'm within? I wonder, or whether it will scan me again. Right, there's one there to worry about. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to leave. Which means there will be a ping, because I'm not that far from the beacons. Yeah. Right. So the beacons are there by the road. It's a very cunning placement on their part. Let's see what things look like if we go over here a bit. We've just got this lone mule here. Yet to make out where the rest of the beacon range is. So we'll keep an eye out for that. Ah, beacon. Right, okay. So, is this a useful spot to lay a decoy, though, around here? It's kind of a bit further away from the camp. It would take a lot longer for the others to get to me. they cast a wide net. There's that's where we need to get. Let's have a look at this route now. Where are we? We got one out this far. So we could cross the river here and come down this side. We will set the beacons off. There it goes. Right. So now I need to think about where I want to put the beacon. Right, now they're looking for me. So, let's try this. If I have that. There. And drop it. And just very quietly... move on. Where does that get me? No, I've been scanned again. So that's my decoy shot. So I will get pinged. There's a base there. Look, there's someone. Not many places to hide around here. Pinged again. And I'm going to get picked up again as I go through here. I feel close. Oh, BB doesn't like it. Hey up, Ritz. Nice to see you. Yes, it's interesting. I'm just trying to deal with being slap bang in the middle of mule territory right now. There's one coming through the water. This is going to be deep and mean here, isn't it? This is proper tense right now. Let's go around there. Right. They're looking. I think I may have evaded them. Not quite. There's one quite close by. Let's equip the strand. There are two of them. Or is he just carrying two things? What's happening there? No, it's one dude, two items. Oh, there's a ladder. Oh, flipping heck. Hang on a minute. Remind me when your birthday was, Ritz. Were we talking about this on Gilly's stream a little while back? Happy Cheesecake Day. Nice. Well, it's only got to be fair, isn't it? That we all wish Ritz a happy birthday in the chat. Happy birthday, Ritz. A cheesecake in a bit. Fantastic. It's been a while since I've had a cheesecake. Flipping heck. Good stuff. Thanks for joining us on your birthday, you nutter. Well, that ended up being quite a roundabout trip, but managed to evade detection. Here we are, then. Very close, really, to quite a wide area belonging.
Scanning bridges ID. Fragile Express ID verified.
Belonging to, because look, it's not that far away at all. You can see their camp from here.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID.
Okay, let's take care of this.
Fragile Express ID verified. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. Cargo verified. Thank you.
Fragile Express. But for how long? Hi, I've got a delivery for you. Make a delivery. We've got the requested cargo of this Devo unit. Should be in very good condition. So we'll drop that in there.
Delivering cargo.
Ritz got a new mug. Setting your sights high there, Ritz.
Sam Bridges, I presume? I've heard of you. The man trekking across the country trying to reconnect folks. I appreciate you bringing me this. I do.
Thank you, High Level.
It's been tough without Fragile Express to handle deliveries. Let me just check the cargo.
You enjoy yourself there.
Wow. You took really good care of this.
I didn't get into a fight or anything.
I'll let Bridges know how the V&V testing goes. Thanks again.
No bother. Stat me up. Come on, I did a great job. 0 damage. Yes, man. Bit of a route, though. Little wander around. Got stuck right in the middle of the camp and then hightailed it That's not too bad, is it? One star, 2 stars, and a little bit. There we go, 2 and a little bit stars. That'll do. Gentle boosts along the way. A porter grade of 108. Expert mover still.
I need you to understand something.
What's that?
It's about Fragile.
Go on.
You might have heard she helped terrorists, that she didn't care who got hurt. But I'm telling you, that's gotta be bullshit. Her and her people put their lives on the line to get us what we needed. She's a hero through and through.
We'll see.
Look, I was born in this shelter. The only world I've ever known is within these walls. So when people talk about America, I can't even begin to imagine it. But if that Cupid connects me to everyone else, I won't have to. So yeah, I want to join the UCA.
Okay, so he was easy to please.
I want to see what I've been missing.
It even gets your Netflix, bud. Boom. Oh, little bit of tears there. Ladies and germs, we have established a new strand. Engineer has joined the UCA. Power skeleton. Here we go. So 5 was asking, hey, can I build new things yet? Power skeleton. One assumes that's going to help Sam carry heavier stuff. We shall see. Smoke grenade. Okay, stuff useful for combat. And interview data required. Look at that. A whole bunch of new signs. And a new area to explore in what I would hope would be relative safety. I guess we'll find out. How do you feel now?
And with that, my standalone 3D printer is capable of chiral printing. Assuming it works, the Evo Devo unit should enable me to replicate all kinds of archived objects.
Oh, exciting.
Rebuild America
like a double quarter pounder with cheese.
In the meantime, I can use the network to see what's going on in the cities. Track mule and terrorist activity. It's like you brought me the whole wide world in that package. Thank you, Sam. Let's do business again. Oh yeah. I've got a little something I'd like you to put through its paces. An assist unit I developed myself.
Oh yeah.
Works perfectly in sim trials, but I need someone to test it out on solid
Jesus, if I got guinea pig written all over me.
Makes your job a little easier, all the better.
There we go. Power skeleton. Level 1.
Sam, active skeletons attach to your legs and augment your physical capabilities. The one you've got there is a load-bearing AS, designed to reinforce your joints.
I've been looking forward to that my whole life.
Just wearing an AS will provide additional support, but you can also boost it to maximize its potential. Go ahead and take it for a spin. You won't be disappointed.
Can I run faster and jump higher as well? That's going to be the thing. Be aware, boosting will drain battery. Oh, it's got a battery. Everything comes with a battery. Keep an eye on your battery levels. It'll gradually recharge in sunny or cloudy weather. Cargo cannot be attached to the hips while using a power skeleton. Okay, so we lose a little bit of storage opportunity on the suit by donning the power skeleton. Now I need to catch the top bit of that text there. So I need to wait for that to roll around. It's an active skeleton that reduces cargo burden by bearing some of the weight, whereas cargo carrying capacity will be greatly increased while the skeleton is equipped and battery power is available. Ooh, look at that. It's quite stylish. Nice colour scheme. It's got the Bridges logo on there already. Well played. Equipping a power skeleton will do the thing with the hips that we just read. So then the PCCs have to go elsewhere. On the back, I guess. There we go. We've got a power skeleton with 0 damage. I assume that's as susceptible to timefall as everything else. We will find out. Right, there we go. That's equipped.
Thank you kindly. Come around again soon.
Is it just limited to second geners? Or do all the people inside these terminals have weird mouths? Hey, thank you, Sam. Thank you so much. Like they're malfunctioning. Let's have a look what's in the terminal then. There are standard orders. There's one to go back to Lake Knot. There we go. Now we've got an idea of how substantial actually that area is. That's pretty wide. If you were looking to avoid that completely, basically that idea I had of going around what is the eastern side isn't straightforward. Plus, it's super close to the actual camp there. Right, how much did it boost my capacity? So we've gone from being able to carry 130 kilos to 250. So that is a massive improvement. That's a big deal. Yeah, that's a beefy area that they take up there. And dropping down to fabricate equipment, we'll we get this smoke grenade. So the power skeleton that we've got, that requires actually requires some ceramics as well to build. Okie doke. So smoke grenade. Let's have one of those. Large cloud of smoke when thrown, obscuring the view of those caught up in it and causing them to cough violently. Flipping it. So we've got. So basically, this is the human equivalent, isn't it? We've had the hematic grenade, which we can throw at or near BTs. Now a smoke grenade will probably be able to throw at or near mules or other dastardly types. Let's put 2 of those on the back. And that's confirmed. Right. I could take standard order, but I'm kind of curious about what this area holds.
All right, that's 1 railway station. 2 to go.
There's our warning shot. So what have we got around here then? We've got watchtowers, ladders. Kind of steeper looking areas over to the west. Probably another mule camp over there. So definitely seeing an increase of mule activity. So we can have a quick scope around the area around here. If there's anything materials wise I can pick up and return. Lots of lost cargo, unsurprisingly, to go back to Lake Knot. Yes, I expect that's quite the deal.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Active skeleton effects will cease when the battery is depleted. Yep. Hopefully it doesn't mean it's insanely hard to walk after that point. Right, let's see what we can see from the watchtower. This will do a pretty good job of marking out any extra things. Can actually see the mules walking around there. There we go. Got some rope-a-dopes, some ladders popping up. Lots of other things start to appear. That's got to be another mule camp. Aha! Lost cargo for the engineer. Excellent. We can start buttering him up. Ceramics, not that far away. Not much going on over in this direction. Ah, here we go. Well, that's just careless, isn't it? Look. That's no distance at all. I assume standing in here will boost my legs too, right? I'll go bloop. Recharge my legs. Right, so that's it. There we go. Lost cargo. Thwack that on the back. What else? That one there. Let's go and see you. Oh, butterfly. You're not wrong there, higher level. It's it really is a whole new world and ever so slightly overwhelming right now. Ooh, where do I go? What do I do? It's very colourful here, isn't it? Some little places where people have been chilling out and taking rests around here. Yeah, it's picturesque. I get that. Karate 108-11. You have done well. Have some likes. You're welcome. Yeah, there we go. Threat of timefall, not far away. Where was the other item? I think it was over here somewhere. Whoa, hello, there's one. Look at that over there. Amazing. Place marker. Done. Looks like this will be a bit deep, BB. Be ready. Awesome. Well, while I'm going around and entertaining and occupying myself with all this stuff, let's take care of some business, shall we? Whoa, there we go. Look at that. I'm now carrying 147.3 kilos. That would have completely busted my back without these robot legs. So there we go. Well worth it. Yeah, while we're doing this, might as well just do the business. So last Sunday, as an exception, as I didn't stream, I will be streaming 3 times a week. Don't need the strand right here, do I? On a Sunday, a Tuesday, and a Thursday. Death Stranding is the A game, and it's the game that I'll be playing twice a week on Sundays and Tuesdays. Formula 1 2020 is the game being played currently on Thursdays. Oh, if either of those are your thing, then do consider clicking follow and having that notification bell all active and raring to go, and you'll know when I go live. We're still quite early on in Death Stranding, so I think we could be playing this for quite some time yet. I don't have a problem with that because I don't know, it's good. I'm liking it. I very much expect F1 2020 will be running on for quite a while as well, because I'm in the driver career of the Formula 1 season. We've only had 3 race weekends so far, and it's a very long season, so strap in. That's going to be running for a while. Let's go over there. There we go, doing a little circuit. $20 meters, not very far. There it is. Just hiding in the grass. Ooh, steady on, steady on. Oh, there it is. Look at that cumbersome lot there. Right. What else can we do without getting in too much trouble? Good to get some materials to take back to the engineer as well. Looks like there's some crystals coming up. Could be a big one. Let's find out.
Nice.
46. Yeah. I've seen better.
Yeah. There we go.
5. Robbo. Right. Let's go grab those ceramics. It's probably about as far in this direction as I would wish to go before getting into trouble. Those beacons can't be that far out now, can they? Yeah, okay. Kind of about... I can see one there. So, kind of this marker here, and where that reappearing, disappearing dirt track is. There it goes. Peekaboo. That's probably where the outskirts of the mule camp lie. So what's this over there? Was that for Lake Knot? Yeah, okay, you can go screw off. That's a lot of ceramics over there. How far away is that?
Always like it quiet.
Yeah, it's nice. This time last week, we were knee, if not waist deep, in a fast food conversation. Totally having KFC tomorrow. I foresee it, and it is tomorrow. Let's get it, let's get it. Yes, yes, yes. Scoop.
There we go.
Bucket, that's personal. The double down is back, so I think I'm going to treat myself to a double down.
Nobody out here but us damn fools.
Hey! Hey! Hey!
Right, where was it? Have I gone past it? Have I completely napped on this? Where are those ceramics? Or did I pick it up? What's going on in my life? There it is. About 50 meters away, that's not bad. We're getting close to the other camp though. I hadn't thought about that. Yeah, look at that.
Just you, yourself, and me.
So, no offloading, please. Look, let's go in here, do a little scan, and bloop, right there. That's the edge of the other territory. So that's going to cast a wide net as well, I expect. Spicy twister. I do love a twister. I do love a twister. I like the one that I will always return to would be the Zinger Tower burger that we have over here. That'll fill you up. I do like pieces of original chicken, and but there's always, I don't know, there's just the appeal of like, oh, it's in a bun. But I mean, look, it's chicken, can't go wrong really. How are we doing on weight actually? 171. I'd imagine that would make balance harder, wouldn't it, you know? Seems to dry up here. Oh no, there's another one for engineer. That's a long way. KFC Stranding. Yum yum. Whoa. Here we go. Oof.
One foot right in front of the other.
That's it. That's how it works. Walking.
There we go.
Easy. Look at this. Right, stuff for the engineer. Ceramics, metals. You strayed out quite far. There might be more over that way. But what I'm seeing now is over here.
Just you, yourself.
Yeah, it is kind of time to auto range, isn't it? What am I carrying now? Lost cargo, lots of lost cargo, some ceramics. Here we go. We'll pick up a little more, and then what are we looking at? Was it this one? Oh, I can wear the harmonica. Oh, yeah, I've not played that yet, have I? Let's do that. Let's do that for the fun of it. What I really want is some monster. Yum. There you go. In fact, check in with BB. We've been on a bit of a trip today, haven't we, pal? Job done there. We're in the harmonica now, look. Awesome. Oh, see a generator over there. Right, so where was I heading? No, that way. Be useful to have a set of these robo legs when I go grocery shopping. Very much. Metals, ceramics, and then I think we'll go back. Yum. There we go. 8 whole crystals. For a total of 1,324. I just bull rushed. Press the wrong button there and bull rushed a piece of cargo. Ceramics. You across a body of water, or on your you on this side? Oh no, you're right here. Fantastic. Oh, look at that! 182.8 kilos. That's more than enough for anyone, isn't it? I think we'll make our way back now. Does that ladder go the whole way? It looks like it. Well, let's take it. Oh, it's the ladder I used. God, my memory's great. Here we go. Bring it back, bring it back, bring it back.
Too close.
That's it. Yes. Good stuff. So we are heading in that direction. And then no doubt we'll have to run a favour for the engineer to take us back to Port Knot City and have to worry about the mules again. More grunting with Sam while we do this. Whee! Steady on, steady on, steady on, steady on. There we go. Now we've got it.
God damn it.
So there's definitely a certain amount of punishment that's being taken on the stamina. That yes, we can carry more with the power skeleton, but it's absolutely taking it out of our stamina right now. Steady. Here we go, we're almost there.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected.
I've got lots of presents, you're gonna love it.
Cargo verified. Thank
you. Woof. Here we go. Right, lost cargo. Loads. He's going to be my best buddy now.
Delivering cargo.
I bet he'll make me a cheesecake.
Oh, hey. Good to see you. You've done more for us than we had any right to ask. Don't think we don't know that.
I can lay the guilt on if you like. Alright, stat time. Machine oil, 83. Here come the old ornaments. 43. Junk components. That's another 43. Old art books. 43 again. 43 again. There we go. That's given us 3 stars. Look at that. Level 2 power skeleton already. That was worth the trip. Smoke grenade level 2 as well. We've increased the amount of materials that can be used here. Porter grade 109.
Thanks. Until next time.
Until next time. But that's not all. Because we can recycle some stuff. Like ceramics, metals, ceramics. Now I've got these level 2 smoke grenades, which I'm going to put in because these level 1s are rubbish now. So, was that it? I think that was it. Yep. And that power skeleton, would I have to manufacture a level 2? Or can I upgrade the 1? That's going to be interesting. Right, let's go back to the items I've selected. And we'll recycle those. Skip the cutscene, yes.
Thank you for your continued support.
It's no trouble. It really isn't. I saw a butterfly. It was a grand adventure. New materials are now available at Engineer. Core. Numbers. Fabricate equipment. So... two of those. One of those. For sure. So I'm going to... no difference in damage or anything, because they're absolutely fine. So we confirm. Load those on the back. So now I am wearing Power Skeleton level 2. Need to upgrade these boots, man. So number 1. Oh, yes, why not? Where is it? It's on the back, isn't it? There it is. You can go in the private locker now. There we go. Awesome. Right, so stamina's a concern there. Boots will carry us a little bit further. Really, what we need to do now is to get back to base, really. So we have a standard order here, 182. I should probably put this on my list. So that was like not, and then I think 19 was engineer. That'll be in the log, won't it? If I want to see what I've done.
Thank you for your contribution.
I want to keep track of this stuff. Log. So that's stuff that I've done out in the field, but doesn't actually confirm the orders which have been completed in there. And that only shows ones which are open, not the ones that I've done. Should probably done a better job at keeping score, I think. There we go. That's that taken care of anyway. Well, I guess we better do it. So standard orders. Custom made vehicle inspection tools, 16 kilos in weight. Needs to be delivered in reasonable condition. Right, so we've got some smoke grenades. Maybe I should try 2 of these this time. Look at that mess. That's kind of better, a bit. Of course, nothing goes on the hips now. Head out, you betcha. Okay. So, Standard Order 182. Should probably do a thing. If I drop that, where does that go? That'll be... Sorry, I'm just... I've got a notes file where I'm keeping track of where I've got to. So that will be... Engineer... That's it, you take a load off, pal. You enjoy yourself. Like, not. He can recharge a little bit of stamina while he's doing that. Why not? There's a lot to keep track of, isn't there? Big old game. I can check in with that later on. Alrighty. Not sleep, no, just rub your shoulders. Can't do that. Why can't I, There we go. I had to be very careful with how I tapped. There you go, give him a good rub. That's it, treat yourself. There we go, stretch those old legs out for you. Working the hamstrings there, I think. Grubby boots there, though. Quite a mark there with the footprints. Yes, the harmonica is equipped. Can I use it? How do I use it? Do you know? Am I allowed to use it? Will I get arrested? It's equipped.
Hello? Thanks again.
Oh, photo mode. As long as no one gives you money. Bags. Can't do that. Ah, there we go. Use the thing when resting. Oh man, I could have just... Yeah, I see what you mean now. Well, let's do it here.
Okay. Let's just sit here for a second.
Where did he learn to do this, though? Who taught him? Now do Last of the Summer Wine, Sam. BB. Can't like that one because I already did it. There's no one out here, mate, apart from mules. And I wouldn't do it to them. Right, so... we are making our way back. Over that away. Let's see what we can do over this way, right? And we'll explore around here. See if we can avoid some confrontation and just... check out a little bit more of the land. There's another auto paver there. Maybe we'll head off in that direction. How about that? I think I'm carrying a couple of ladders. Yep. If I need to cross water, I can lay one of those down, pick it up afterwards if I want. There's their camp there. That's my marker. That's where I'm heading. Keep an eye on this. We can't be that far away from some rain, can we? Woo! Yeah. It was almost like parkour. Got very excited. Oh, there we go, crack of thunder. This looks like we could be in a bit of trouble. Pretty shallow, actually. Okay. Defo had some fun over there, though. You can do it. There we go. Metals? Oh yeah, there's a whole bunch of gubbins for Lake Knot City around here as well.
Nice. There we go.
Some ceramics, why not? It's another one of those auto pavers. That's what we had marked out.
Nice.
Yeah, it is nice. You're not wrong. Here's the road. Right, where to next? I'm going to go around this way a bit more. There we go, lost cargo. Let's pick that up. We're done with you. There we go. Let's make ourselves officially introduced. Hello, how are you doing? That's great. Have a great day. Bye. And job done. And we'll do some crystal scooping along the way. Yes, man. Now, this could be fun. Probably a bit of climbing to get to this. There we go. Good work. A little bit more if you wouldn't mind. Yum. Okay. Let's just organise that. Tidy. Stacking it up pretty high though. I'm starting to look like a walking warehouse again. Righto, now. Let's go around this way. It's starting to eat at the stamina. Let's see what we can do. Oh, it starts getting proper steep around here, huh? Come on, climb up. Let's see what we got to deal with here. You can do it. There you go. Heavy breathing with Sam. Everyone's loving that. In these quieter moments, I think where he's walking around, the heavy load on his back there, stopping to just to rest up and catch his breath. I think there's potential for Death Stranding ASMR. I really do. Just soothing you to sleep. As long as he keeps away from that harmonica, though, huh? Not so sure about that. Right, how are we doing here? There's a body of water over there. So that's got to be another one of those big old craters, because lots of odds and ends and bodies floating up. Picturesque spot to recharge there. Well done. And that's the edge of the network that we're at. Let's cross over. Let's walk along this side for a bit. Really do get a sense of
You there. Bridges wants you.
yeah, you there. Who's talking to who? Yeah, you really do get a sense of scale in this game. It's pretty incredible. I do love poking around and having a look. Looks like we're pretty light on pickups around here though. Not much to see. Comes with the terrain, I expect.
At least I'm getting my steps in.
You've said that, what, like 3 times now, Sam? You need to Work on updating your Type 5, I think. So let's see. There we go. Wow, it looks like there are things actually set inside that crater. Oh, I wonder if we'll be going there. Not that one, though. Look at that, there's a beast. Actually, that's the one that we're probably looking at all the things floating up from, isn't it? Yeah, I'll take some more chiral crystals. You know I will.
There we go.
Not much lying around here, is there? Oh well, we'll be making our way back over the other side soon, I'm sure. Sam. He's got to that part of adventuring where he's just talking to himself. If it weren't for the fact that there were some numbers up here, I think I'd be doing pretty much the same thing right now, though. Crystals.
There we go.
Well, at least we're being spoilt by the weather here. No timefall.
1 foot right in front of the other.
Decent conditions to keep this this power skeleton going. I'm gonna come up this hill a little bit and take a look. Am I gonna walk into trouble? Something gonna come along and burst my bubble? Hopefully we'll get a nice view, right? That's the thing to aim for around here. There's a lovely view. Here we go. I think up here we're going to get a good view. Look at that. Oh boy.
You there. Bridges wants you.
Look at this. Okay, so this is incredible. So there's a mule camp over there, wasn't there? And yeah, so that would have been just about there. And then further down, let's see, mule camp probably about there, actually. Wasn't that far into the green, was it? So that's got to be engineer. That must be the other camp I saw. Definitely some infrastructure over there. This thing. Man, this is amazing. I'm not going to go any further. We'll go and drop our cargo off, but wow. This is massive. I mean, yeah, it's open world, I get it, but it's big. None of this is helping, actually, in terms... My curiosity is killing my delivery stats. Oh, you travelled, like, 3 times as far as the shortest route, you idiot. Just wanted to get the lay of the land. I think that's important for a delivery worker, you know. Where are the pitfalls? Where are the shortcuts? Where's the good view? Not just in this for the likes, you know. I want to look at cool stuff. Woo, woo. It's looking pretty rough here, though, isn't it? It's gonna take a bit of a trek. We can do it. We can do it. That's all right, BB. Where are we going? Over here. Let's have a little drinky. Yeah, there you go. You'd think there'd be some random crap dropped around here. Apparently not. Go on, say something, Sam. Go on, say it. Say it. How are your steps, Sam? Can I go in one of these? I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Get a skateboard, Sam. Yes, man. Tony Hawk's it. There you go, job done. Right, that's enough of the knocking about. We're pretty much ready to drop this stuff off. $63,514 people. Yeah, I could definitely bike it here. If only they'd let me use a chuffing vehicle.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected.
Those boots are getting old.
Locked until departure. Cargo verified.
Go for the speed record in that bowl. Oh yeah, like the Wheel of Death-ish. But just in a very limited and restricted manner. Here we go. What does that say on the thing there? Passing something authorized. Okay, fine. Hey, we got holograms welcoming us. Are they going to do some funky dances? Give me a high five, man. Or not. Maybe not. Yay, BB's happy.
Contaminating suit. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges. Keep on keeping on.
Thumbs up there. Thank you very much. Alright, here we go. We've got items to deliver. We've got standard order 128 and a little lost cargo, although there is a lot more out there. There is a lot more out there. So I know that I can tick that off. Let's take care of this. So we're returning that as well. 2 items. In it goes.
Hey, Sam.
Hey!
Good to see you.
Yeah, fine.
The legend does it again. Everything looks to be in perfect condition. Thank you, Sam.
I had this little stroll around. It was quite relaxing, really. Go on then, take the mick out of this route. Went up there and then just like, oh, what's that over there? That looks interesting. And then came back. There we go. Still, everything was in good condition, so I think that was all that mattered. Little bit of lost cargo to drop off. Just some cartridges. 8 tracks. Few more likes, a very small boost on the connection level, so we have to do a lot of work to please them and get the full 5 stars and another star to go on my uniform, of course. Blink, 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 there we go. Drop all that stuff in. Holy cow, the amount of hours I've put into this already.
Access delivery terminal.
Yeah, all right, maybe I will. Oh yeah, ceramics. I think that was the only thing actually before I yeah, all this other stuff I might want to hang on to. Recycle. Well, there we go. Confirm. Skip.
Thank you for your continued support.
Thanks, Dead Mum. Yes, job done. So, 2 more items to get these preppers on board. Now, we've got Elder. We've got Craftsman. So that place there, that's the mule camp that I'm reckoning. So it's to do this. Obviously, the game would probably really like you to stitch all 3 together and do 1, 2, 3. But yeah, that's maybe not quite how I'm doing things. It's possible though that I will stitch 20 and 21 together this time round. Now I at least have an idea of what to expect in terms of terrain, in terms of threats. We've definitely got a situation here where Elder's tucked away here. There's a mule camp right in the middle. And then we've got that there. So yeah, we'll probably stitch those together. For now though, let's rest. Because there's been a heck of a thrill ride out there. And I'm sure there's nothing more that Sam would like to do than to have a nap, take a dump, have a shower. In that order. Blood bag fully restored. Our canteen has been refilled with more performance enhancing beverages.
Good morning. Sam.
Hey, good morning. How's it going? How you doing?
Thank you for your generosity.
Bling, bling, bling. We've got mail from the engineer. Something to do with his engineering stuff, I guess. That would be it, wouldn't it? Engineering stuff. That's probably the official term, I think. I'd hope so, anyway. That's going to do it for today. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm running a little shorter than I have done in previous sessions because I'm trying to get things wrapped up before 10 p.m. Yeah, Sam there begging to use the facilities. So we'll leave him sitting there thinking desperately about that. Yeah, so that's definitely where we're going to leave it today. Yeah, as I said, slightly shorter, and I started a little bit later today as well, just so I can get things kind of wrapped up at least before 10 p.m. and give myself an opportunity to get myself in a better position, so I'm not super tired getting ready for work the following morning. What have we done today? We have travelled a giant crater filled with water. Turns out to be a very large lake. And we have finally made it to Lake Knot City. We are 1 out of 3 preppers connected onto the chiral network. So those 2 will do. We'll stitch those together and we'll take care of those this coming Sunday, where we will be doing more thrilling stuff in Death Stranding. I very much hope that you will be able to join me for more Death Stranding coming up on Sunday at around about, with any luck, fingers crossed, 5:30 p.m. UK time. I was going to say British summertime, but we change our clock, so we'll just call it generic UK time from this point on. So 5:30 UK time on Sunday for more Death Stranding. Hope you can join me there.